Hello, redesigners, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Bob.
I'm Karri.
And this is Life Redesigned. In 2022, Karri and I sold everything that we owned, including, well, the boat, the car. We sold her brand new Jeep. And we hit the road full-time in our 2023 22 MLE from Redesigned. And, well, we said goodbye to all that traditional lifestyle stuff. And, well, we thought it was going to be easy, and we thought we knew everything there was to know about full-time RV life because, well, how much different can it be from part-time RV life? And now you know why we're making this video, because there was a few things we didn't know. And well, this is the hard lessons that we've learned about RV life, and we're going to share them with you. And these are just little things. Some of them may seem common sense to you, and, well, there's a lot of people who are new to this lifestyle, and maybe we can help them. And that's what this is all about, community and help, and the occasional puppet master. All right, number one is that you're going to be on these long hauls. You're going to be much more tired than you thought you were going to be. In fact, you learn pretty quick to limit your miles and hours on the road. That's something that was very hard to get used to because, well, when we were part-timers, we only had a little bit of time on vacations, and I would drive from New Hampshire to South Carolina 17 hours straight without stopping. I don't do that anymore. I've learned to take it a little bit slower because this is our home and kind of plan our trips a little more. And it does help tremendously to allow more time than what your maps state. Google Maps is a great little thing to use, and so is our RV GPS and RV Life Pro and whatever else that we're using on the road. But we notice that they're pretty much expecting you to go straight all the time at the speed limit, and if they tell you it's going to be 8 hours, plan on 10. In fact, Karri and I like to add at least a minimum of an hour on an 8-hour trip because, well, we find that that's about what happens. You have to allow time for breaks and stuff like that, and traffic. Oh my God, traffic.
Lots of construction.
And construction everywhere. You get the point. You got to kind of make sure you just give yourself a little extra breathing room. Yeah. Nothing like trying to rush. Spend the extra $20 for a stop somewhere. If you wonder why I'm looking down, I have a list down here, and I have a fly that's just driving me nuts. What is number 3 is I'm guilty of doing this.
What is it?
Stopping for fuel when it's convenient and not waiting until the last minute. If you see a gas station on the side of the road that's going to fit your rig, I highly recommend you get that quarter tank of gas and don't wait till you're down to your last quarter tank of gas.
Yep.
Karri and I have seen this quite a few times on the road where we panicked, and we've seen other RVers, well, simply run out of gas. We even carry a 5-gallon gas can. But the biggest advice is simply just to, well, when you see that option, take it. Number four is having a TPMS system as well as an air compressor on board. These are things that we highly recommend and we've learned to make sure that we have is just check that air pressure. Make sure you have something that can alert you to that potential flat that's in the back. Yeah, don't play around with that. That's what keeps you on the road. What do they say? Keep it between the ditches. You can only do that if your tires have air in it. Number 5 is a very important thing that a lot of people overlook, and that's having up-to-date safety equipment, whether it's a jack for your vehicle, a jack for your RV, a fire extinguisher. Hell, even a first aid kit is something we've learned to have on hand because, well, life happens, especially on the road. These are things that now that you're full-time, you need to be prepared for. Get it together, man.
Yeah.
Especially you. And number 6 is, I'm famous for this one to the point where it drives her crazy.
No.
Confirm everything. Not only do we have emails that confirm our reservations for the next one, but I also make her call because I get nervous. And I call myself, but really nobody wants to listen to me ramble on and on.
I do. I call. And then the next day or the morning that we're leaving, Karri, did you call? And then I'm second guessing myself, like, oh my God, did I really do that?
And the truth is, the reason this comes about is we've heard horror stories from people that have planned everything, got there, and oops, we lost your reservation, or oops to people before you didn't leave and we're overbooked. And next thing you know, you're sitting in an overflow lot, which normally isn't so bad unless you've got a full black tank and you need to dump that. And our final one comes in, and this is something I wish more people would talk about more, and that simply is personal safety. A fun story for you is that Karri and I, when we were part-timers, really didn't pay much attention to where we were going, where we were boondocking or whatever. You just go and you enjoy it and you get the hell out. case in point, we were first going to New England. We were leaving our home in Connecticut. We were going to our new home in New Hampshire. And we saw this town called Springfield, Massachusetts. And in my head, I'm thinking The Simpsons. Everything's going to be great. There's going to be, the Krusty whatever's fun house. There's going to be all kinds of things. Moe's bar is going to be there. So we get off the exit. Springfield, right? It's going to have springs and flowers, and it's going to be nice. Get off the exit and use the McDonald's restroom there and get a cup of coffee. And they've got 4 people held out in gunpoint at the drive-thru. And the police told us, get the hell out. You don't belong here. And that's something we've seen quite a bit since being full-time, is those rest areas, we open our eyes a little bit, and we're seeing needles in places that we wouldn't expect to see that. We're seeing human feces a lot. It's sorry to be gross, but that's the sad reality. If something doesn't feel right, your body has an internal system that will let you know. If it doesn't feel right, get the hell out.
A few times we have people just walk up to us asking for money.
Yeah, and that's no joke when you get that knock.
That's scary.
You think you're being asked to leave, and it's really just somebody wants some money to feed their habit. But personal safety is a big thing. Karri and I, if you've caught any of our security and safety videos, Karri and I are huge proponents for having cameras on our rig. We like to make sure that we have heavy-duty deadbolts on our rig, things that we can take precautions. And then once, if somebody was to get inside, well, that's a whole separate video. But needless to say, we're covered in that level too. So that's it. Those are the things that, as far as RV life, whoa, holy crap. That was a big one.
Well, that's shocking.
This is real life right here. And when we say real RV life, it's real RV life right there. But those are the things, the lessons that we have learned
so far.
Our first almost a year of full timing. There's some crazy lessons you've learned, and you've learned them the hard way. We want to know from you. We're always answering your questions. We always answer your comments. We always reply. So leave them below. And oh, by the way, don't forget to give Karri a thumbs up on the way outside this video. She likes the thumbs ups. I like it because it's less work that I got to do with the puppet hand.
Oh, thanks for watching.
And we'll catch you in the next one.